Good morning, guys. This is Rusty 78609 from Cochiti Lake in New Mexico, south of Santa Fe. It is about, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:59 a.m.
It's 6:59 a.m. Alexa, what's the date?
Today is Tuesday, April 24th.
Thank you. Now shut up. Anyway, yeah, it's a beautiful day. Alexa, what's the temperature at Cochiti Lake, New Mexico?
Currently, in Cochiti Lake, New Mexico, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly sunny skies.
50?
Today, you can expect intermittent clouds with a high of 81 degrees and a low of 44 degrees.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, it is a beautiful day, and I moved to another site because, as the story goes, and I know most of you people that travel in RVs and motorhomes and vans and other things know this, if you have a campsite that is off by itself and everything in the whole United States is wide open and one other person comes in, guess where they're going to park? Right next to you, okay? As close as they can get, okay? Why is that? I don't know. I would love to ask them. I almost did yesterday because I had a guy come in. He's in a van. And anyway, there's 15 sites in this loop that I'm in with no water and no electric. And 14 of them were vacant because after the weekend, everybody left, okay? Well, pulls in, gets out, and he starts playing, sits up on his little bench, and he starts playing his guitar. It wasn't bad, but, you know, I didn't want to hear it, okay? Just me, okay? So I thought, well, okay, that's all right. He can't play forever. Yeah, he can, too. He can. He can play forever. And anyway, then yesterday morning, he has to charge the batteries in his van, and he's got a generator that was built in about 1958, and I don't know when it was built, but it's a loud generator, okay? But anyway, he had the courtesy. He said, he walked over, I was outside, he said, does that generator bother you? And I said, yeah, it damn sure does. It really does. He said, well, I'll pull over here on some gravel. Well, it occurred to me that, you know, if he pulls 10 feet away, that's not going to make any difference. So I said, no, that's not a problem. I said, I don't like this site I'm at anyway, so I'm going to move. He said, no, don't do that. I said, man, I've already made up my mind. You understand? I'm moving. Okay? And you can stay right where you are. You're good. So he did, and I moved, and that's the end of that. But those are the little things you run into when you're traveling out in the middle of anywhere, because you don't own this place, you know. But I still would like to know why some people want to be right next to other people. I have not figured that out. Me, when I go camping, I want that privacy. I want that space. That's why I go. And but that's just me. Apparently, I'm in the majority. I know that. But be that as it may, Richard Ross on solar, he says, thanks, Rusty. That was very informative. What brand are your panels? ZAMP, Z-A-M-P, made in the USA. And do you have to adjust the angle of the dangle? Well, you have to adjust. You know, they don't move with the sun automatically. Okay, you got to kind of adjust them. In 3 hours, I'll adjust them about 3 times, and that's that. Tracy Phillips, good setup, Rusty. I'm looking at one similar, but don't know if I'll use it enough to pay for it. Just can't talk my wife into staying out long enough to need it. Mike Brandenburg, Renergy 100-watt suitcase, $219.99, free shipping right now. Got mine for $201. Great price. I hope it works out for you. It is a very good price. I just, you know, be sure it has a waterproof controller. Well, it's a good idea if it does. You know, if it doesn't, don't worry about it. You can just bring it in when it's raining. Mr. Ringer, 1951, on the solar, great, good informative video, but a word of advice for those planning on using solar, that is west of the Mississippi. The use of solar battery is much more practical than for us in the heavily wooded eastern half of the country. Yeah, that's for sure. You don't want to be trying to use solar in a forest. It's a little more difficult. Most of my camping trips would be along the Appalachians, but anywhere in the east would would heavily impede solar capabilities. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, you have to. You know, that's what the whole thing is about. You know, solar means sun. Yeah, got it, Mr. Ringer. Thank you. Pat, afternoon, Rusty. Great posting on what you can run with 120 watts of solar. This will be very helpful for anyone looking to get solar. Yeah, it will. I wished I'd have had it when I was looking. That would help me a lot, because I couldn't find out exactly how much the Dometic CF18 used or in a day, and that was, so I just kind of had to guess. Again, this is on solar, Mr. Lee. Hi, Rusty. I don't get it. You run 2 batteries, one inside for the refrigerator and one outside for the trailer unit by running the AMG battery is better for the refrigerator and a wet battery for the trailer unit. No. You misunderstood me. I have a lead acid battery that came with the RV. It's a 75 amp battery and it runs the LED lights, the 12 volt pump, the fan, max air vent fan, and a couple of other things. I don't know what it is. And that's just in the trailer already. That's stuff that's part of the RV, the travel trailer. Now, in addition to that, I've added a Dometic CF18 refrigerator, and I use the AGM battery to run that one, and that's how that works. Kilo Burke Stresser comment called, what a surprise to see my friends Phil and Gail from Las Cruces visiting with you a couple of days ago. They enjoyed meeting you, Rusty, and how funny to get a shout out from Gail. Love watching all your videos. Yeah, they mentioned your name. Yeah, Kilo. It's K-E-L-O, not K-I-L-O. Anyway, solar, this is Lynn Burke Rossner. Nice video, Rusty. May I ask why you put a block under your hitch? Well, by putting those blocks under the hitch, that's about 500 more cranks, okay? I mean, yeah, that's why I do that. You know, because it just reduces the number of cranks by that much. Okay, how much that is? That's a lot. No, that's why it's there. Linda Lanasa, I am learning a lot about solar between you, Rusty, Bob Wells, and Caroline, several others. It's seeming a lot less complicated. There's not much to it. It's just, you know, you just need to start, you know, and then you'll learn. I learned by doing. Bill K, great informative video, Rusty, thanks. Rokomo 1, Cochin, wasn't that the name of one of the famous chiefs in that area years ago? Cochise, I don't know, I'm not sure. Anyway, somebody made a comment, I don't know. Mike BNB, meet Kathy, and away we go. Correct. And here's Harvey Garden, got 3 comments. He says, okay, Harvey, he says, Rusty, watt hours, not just watts, but really like that I found your videos best HG. Well, for me, it's just watts, okay? For you, it's watt hours, okay? But that's how that goes. I mean, it may be, you know, scientifically correct or engineeringly correct to say watt hours and amp hours, but I say watts and amps, and I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, good point. Harvey Garden, no, not hard to tell the difference between videos from those that live in an RV with a real story to tell and those that make videos to support their class AAA. LOL, just made that class up. RV, best HG, thank you. Rusty, it's amp hours, watt hours, not just amps or watts, best HG. Well, for you, it's, Harvey, you know, it's kind of like sharpening a pencil. You don't want to get it too sharp, might break off. Well, I don't want to be too sharp. It's watts and hours. For me, now, if it's exactly correct to say watt hours and amp hours, then y'all do that. For me, it's watts and amps. Meet Kathy, Popo 47. Kathy, until she passed away, Rusty, that ended part of the trip. Yeah, he thought that was cute. Yeah, he likes my sense of humor, apparently, or whoever that is. Meet Kathy, Clint Price. Nice interview, Rusty. She's a kind lady. Thanks for sharing her story. Yeah, she really is, and she's really into those dogs, I guarantee you. She takes that very, very, very seriously. This is on the bread. Bob O'Rourke, prettiest loaf I've seen, and benefiting seniors with every bite. It must taste good, and thanks for showing the ovens the other day. That was one heck of a video. Thank you, Bob. Mary Kirshner. Tiny home? No way. 35,000 is stupid. It's a good idea, but not for 35,000. You can buy a regular house for that. You can, huh? You can buy a house for $35,000. It would be what would, if you did, it would be called a fixer-upper. Okay, in other words, it would just be a blank piece of land with no foundation on it. No, you can't buy a regular house for, well, I don't know. Maybe you can in your area. You can't where I live. I'm a slow learner. That's the guy's name. Hello, Rusty. I'm wondering if you can claim the abandoned land. I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know. Check it out. I do not know. Super Duet 4. Meet Kathy. Beautiful, precious Kathy. R. Johnson. Woohoo. Alexa is back. Yeah, old Alexa is back over there. She's been playing my music, and so far, well, she's on probation. If she knows if she does anything wrong, she's going back in the box. Scotty Thompson's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row here. Scotty's on a roll today, guys. Oh, 8, 9. I'm sorry. Okay, Scotty, you're up. Scotty Thompson. All these next ones are Scotty Thompson. Cool Cochiti Pueblo, make homemade bread, Rusty. Thank you. Cool Cochiti Pueblo yard sale. Cool Pena Blanca, New Mexico, a drive-through. Cool comment call. Tomorrow I'm going to see a movie. Well, good for you, Scotty. Go get 'em, boy. With my mom at the movie theater in my area, Superior, Wisconsin, and going to the gym too on Tuesday. Well, good for you, Scotty. Boy, life is tough, isn't it? Cool meet Kathy, talk Rusty and Van. Cool solar 120 watts, talk Rusty. Cool how I do your channel and drive, etc. Cool selling anything safe. Thank you, Scotty, for all your comments. You are a loyal viewer and commenter. Good. The last one is it's CHHANDA and then space DAS. Chanda Das. The compressor isn't a DAWS or VOS, it's a Dan Foss. Well, bully. I'll be darned. It's a Dan Foss. Well, great. I'm glad I got a refrigerator with it's not a DAWS or a Foss, it's a Dan Foss. Give me 1, give me 2. Oh, God, you guys are in heaven, aren't you? Y'all can pick my language to pieces, and that's fine. I hate them Mises to pieces. Somebody said that in a video I did about the mice I had in my truck because I was trapping them. And there was it Sylvester the cat that said that? I hate those Mises to pieces. Anyway, that's all. I stayed pretty well caught up. But it is neat that YouTube has this little comment section where they bring in the comments from all the videos I've done. And I don't do them all. My God, there's 2,000 videos out there, and I got a lot of comments that I don't do, but I do a lot of them. I don't miss too many. But I've checked other YouTubers or creators, whatever you want to call them, and they don't respond to hardly any of their comments. Most of them don't respond to any that I've noticed. But anyway, having said that, guys, from Cochiti Lake in New Mexico on another beautiful day, it's going to be high about 78 to 80 today, which is nice, and dry, of course. But yeah, and I'll be here for another few days, and then where I'm going after this, I'm not sure. I'm thinking about several different options, and they're in the oven now. All these options are in the oven, so to speak, and I'm polishing the diamond every day. I think a little more, and add the pluses and minuses. And fortunately, I got plenty of time. I don't have to be in a hurry. And you know, always one option is to go back to the home base and do my remodeling there, or whatever I'm going to do. But I'm not. You know, once you get out here, you know, and I'm in my home, I don't really care about going back. I'm not all that excited. But anyway, it's an option. But you know, I do what I look for. I want sites that have good internet, hopefully a nice view. Of course, the climate is a primary because, you know, I can't run an air conditioner, so I have to be, you know, comfortable. But yeah, we'll see. There's a number of spots like that. I just have to dig them out. You know, it's like hunting for gold nuggets. But anyway, having said that, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything your little heart desires. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of my video. I get a small commission, and it doesn't cost you a dime. A lot of you have, and I appreciate that very much. Thumbs up to every one of you that have used the Amazon link. I appreciate it. And what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight if that's what you need or want to do. Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? That relieves stress, and that lowers your blood pressure. Is that good? Yes. What else? Stretch, walk, do all that stuff. Keep your body in motion. Then next, after that, stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned dump trash in your head. And if the talking heads on TV are getting in your head, turn them off. I mean, you know, I actually scanned just the headlines on CNN and Fox News. If anybody is watching that crap, I have to tell you, you're never going to be contented. Never. You're never going to have a good night's sleep, because it is just total crap. Anyway, having said that, think positive. Life is good. You know, I had a little negative experience yesterday and the day before. Do those things happen in life? Yes. It's how you deal with them. You know, rather than stay in the situation that I had the option of staying there and putting up with that crap, or option 2, move. Okay? Because I mean, I have no more rights in this campground than he does. Okay? None. So it was up to me to get out of it. And did I? Yeah. Just like that. Took me 15 minutes. You know, because since all I had to do was just hook up and pull, because I didn't have anything to put away. Not a thing. It just hooked on and right over here about, 10, 12 spots away where he could have parked when he came in, but he didn't, and I don't know why. But anyway, thumbs up, guys. Enjoy your life one day at a time. If you want to enjoy a long, happy life, enjoy one day at a time. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.